A very good morning to all the viewers of Q News English with me, Vijay Rana and Bharat from our studios out here in Telangana. And let's have a quick look at today's headlines in Shanarthi, Telangana. And yet again, third consecutive day, and we have ISRO making it to the headlines. And this time around, the mission Aditya L1 has reached its destination, and the headline says ISRO says hello sun. Now it's not the hello, the way we say hello, how are you? It's the halo if you read it properly. So it's the sun's halo, and halo is the light that you see in pictures also when it is God, and there is a halo around them. So that is what they are referring to. And now Aditya will be making observations, they will be conducting experiments, and it will be observing sun and different phenomena. So that's a great achievement. Technically, India is really sound, and that is what it proves. So they will be conducting their experiments out there, and congratulations yet again to the scientists of ISRO, and they make us proud. They make all us Indians proud. A satellite in a halo orbit around the L1 point has the major advantage of continuously viewing the sun without any eclipses. So there will not be any impact of an eclipse because it is in that lag range. And also Navy launches hunt to track the pirates. So a couple of days ago we got this news that there was a ship that was a vessel that was traveling, and it was attacked by the pirates. So owing to which Indian Navy acted very swiftly, and they launched, right now they are actually looking for the pirates as to, they are chasing the pirates. They want to find out who were the pirates who tried to hijack this ship. So Indian naval forces are currently engaged in an investigation of suspected vessel in North Arabian Sea. Yet again, this area is dominated by Sudanese. This area is dominated Sudani pirates, and also Houthi is another group that is very dominant out there, backed by Iran. So the vessel, the Liberian flagged MV Laila Norfolk, had 21 crew members on board, out of which 15 of them were Indians, and according to the officials. So the Indian Navy successfully thwarted the hijacking attempt on Friday and ensured the safe rescue of all crew members from the bulk carrier. Presently, the crew is actively involved in the restoration of vessels' propulsion systems. So different systems were damaged, they were not able to move forward, but parallelly, Indian Navy is now, they are trying to track the pirates as to where did they go. And ED issues lookout notice for Trinamool Congress leader. What happened out there day before yesterday? The ED was conducting its raids in West Bengal owing to an allegation that he was involved in a food scam, basically food distribution scam that happened. Now, now he is not to be found anywhere. That's the state of affairs out there in West Bengal. And when ED was conducting their raids, they were attacked by the party members of Mr. what's his name, Shahjahan Sheikh, and their vehicles were vandalized, owing to which that raises a big question on the law and order situation. A central government agency, people are being attacked, their vehicles are being vandalized, couple of them were hospitalized as well. They say, "Hamare ilake mein aayega to aisa hi hoga." That is the level of, Gundaism is what we can say. So opposition is demanding for president's rule. If this is the state of law and order, it's a failure of the state government, clearly being denoted out here, and owing to which now the leader involved, Shahjahan Sheikh, is absconding. He is not to be found. So a day after a violent altercation between mob and enforcement directorate officers during a raid at the residence of TMC leader Shah Jahan Sheikh in West Bengal. The central agency took decisive action on Saturday by issuing a lookout notice for him. According to official statement, the incident occurred on Friday in Sandeshkhali, North 24 Parganas district, near the Bangladesh border. So that's another important point. On one hand, they are opposing CAA, that is Citizens Amendment Act. On the other hand, you know, they are resulting in injuries to 3 ED officers. Sorry, not 2, but 3 officers were injured. Now I'll come to the point again. The ED offer relief. We have issued a lookout notice for TMC leader and necessary instructions have been dispatched to the Airport Authority of India. Shah Jahan Sheikh, known to be the close associate of State Minister Jyoti Priyo Malik, who faced arrest last year in connection with multi-crore ration distribution scam, is now under ED's scrutiny. Now, the ED officers mentioned that Shah Jahan Sheikh mobile tower location indicated his presence in the Sandeshkhali residence on the day of the raid. However, since then his phone has been turned off and he is no longer in Sandeshkhali. Initial investigations suggest that there is a possibility he may attempt to cross the border into Bangladesh. Now that is also being speculated that he might cross the border and enter Bangladesh. So that is what the problem is. There are a lot of people who migrate from neighboring countries like Bangladesh, be it Sri Lanka, be it Pakistan. So that needs to be curtailed. And CAA and NRC is and every country has the right to do so. You know, why would we entertain people from different countries to share our resources? That is what the challenge we faced, and one of the reasons for it was a culmination of different events what we saw or what we witnessed in Manipur. So one, it was the difference of thoughts between the Meitei and Kuki community, and 2, it was also the people from Myanmar. So people migrated from Myanmar, more than 4,000 people migrated from Myanmar, owing to which they engaged in drugs and drug trade, etc. So that was another reason for the violence that we witnessed in Manipur. So something similar, are we witnessing something similar over here? And that is the reason. And now, interestingly, what is the stand of Congress on this? Because TMC also plays a major role. They were supposed to go into the forthcoming elections together. Now, if after these kind of incidents, now there are the allegations of corruption charges and everything is there. Now, will Congress still shake hands, and what will be the decision of the INDIA alliance? So this is what I was talking about a month ago, as to the alliance has been formed to defeat BJP. But how strong is the alliance, how the distribution will be done, and what about these differences? Now if they take a stand here, now on one hand we have somebody from Tamil Nadu saying against a religion, against the entire Sanatan Dharma. On the other hand, we have somebody taking law and order in their own hands, challenging the central agencies. So will the Congress take a strong stance against these parties? If they do so, what about their alliance? That's the big question mark, and only time can reveal what will be their stand. We just have to wait and watch out there. And what is going to happen out there? And law panel for 3-tier polls in 2 phases. So owing to one nation, one election, this is the law panel was in favor of that, and they have a 3-tier poll plan to be implemented. Moving forward, which I cannot, okay, I can. Alaska Airlines plane loses a window mid-air. Now what happens if you are traveling in an aeroplane and if it loses a window? This is what happens. So it was the emergency door, and as we can see in the picture here, so as you hear, you sit, most of you might have sat in the in a flight, so they say wear your oxygen mask first. In case of the low air pressure, the masks would automatically deploy. So that's what happened out here. All the masks were out and people found it difficult to breathe. So they had to put on their masks, and thanks to the maneuvering of the pilots, within 20 minutes of their flight, they made it land yet again. Every passenger, every crew member is safe. So there was not a major damage that could have happened, that had happened. So thanks to the, and it was a Boeing 737-8. Now India also has a huge fleet of these planes. So India is conducting, as a proactive measure. That's what the approach should be of India. Anywhere an incident happens, you need to learn from these incidents, and that is what is being done. India is going to conduct tonight. They are going to conduct an inspection of all the emergency doors, so that any mishap can be prevented before it happens. So that's a welcome move out there. And we have polls. TMC says it has open heart for Congress. So TMC, Trinamool Congress, has an open heart for Congress, definitely. But will Congress have an open heart for TMC after such incidents of violence that they have engaged, or their leaders have engaged in, or their party members have engaged in? They say it's for the Congress to decide whether they want to be in alliance with us in West Bengal or not, in order to defeat BJP. So will that give an edge to BJP? If TMC is fighting alone, Congress is in opposition, will it give a mileage to BJP? Will BJP take the lead this time? Will the people of West Bengal want BJP or Congress? Will Trinamool Congress be out of the league this time? And on the left hand side, we have our Chief Minister from Telangana, Mr. A. Revant Reddy, meeting former President Ramnath Kovind. So that's that's how a diplomatic relationship is built. He's out there in Delhi asking for funds that were to be released for the state of Telangana, for the development of Telangana. Every state has a dedicated quota of funds that is released by the central government. So he met the defense minister yesterday, he met the home minister day before yesterday, and today he is meeting Ramnath Kovind, the president, the former president also. So what a nice gesture out there. It is not about the opposition party or being the opposition party in the center. It is more about his state first. That's the policy that he has been following. Good to see a leader of, and now he is also maintaining his good relationships with the former president. And BJP MLA slaps cop and is booked. So now another incident, and a case was filed against BJP MLA in Pune for allegedly slapping an on-duty police constable. So he was getting down these stairs and this constable was coming up. He might have wanted to shake hands with the leader, but then in return the leader, actually we can see in the photograph, he slapped him. So and Kamble is now denying the accusation, stating, "I did not assault anyone. I was coming down the steps when someone came in the way. I pushed him and went ahead." That's what he had to say, but the picture reveals it all. It does look like a slap. So and this video has gone viral over the internet. So whole YouTube has been flocked with this video. On the other hand, we have North Korea yet again flexing their muscles, and the point to ponder is they met, Kim actually met the Russian Prime Minister also a couple of months ago in November. After that, they have really started flexing, and we can see they fired another round of artillery drills near the disputed sea boundary with South Korea. Now they had a pact which did not last long, but then day before yesterday, in fact, they fired 400 artillery rounds. So lot of artillery being fired, being utilized there, and a lot of firing also happening. It's a drill that they are conducting. They are just trying to show their strength, that we have this much strength, and we can do this much destruction. So that's what the ambition is, to perpetrate that threat, that terror in the minds of their neighboring countries. And US will also be closely monitoring, or they will be observing whatever is happening out here. Russian shelling kills 11 in Ukraine. So Russia and Ukraine, the war that has taken so many lives is still going on, thanks to the Western Union, thanks to the United States of America for supporting Ukraine, owing to which the war continues. People keep dying. 11 people were killed this Saturday in Russian shelling in Ukraine's partially occupied Donetsk province. So, and apart from this, we also had a news around war rages on. So what we have here is smoke rises after an Israeli strike in Khan Yunis, Gaza Strip on Saturday. So again, war between Hamas and Israel. Another 13 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli airstrike which targeted an inhabited house in southern Gaza. So 2 wars going on there. In fact, 3 wars. India has always been in a state of war with Pakistan since the day it was formed. And owing to which we have another 13 casualties in Palestine, and 13 Palestinians also passed away. They died in these attacks by Israel. Moving on to the comment section here. Today we are here to answer the most important of questions. Is democracy still, America is also going to have elections, owing to which he is targeting, Joe Biden, the US president, is targeting Donald Trump. And what do we have here from UN humanitarian chief Martin Griffiths? Martin Griffiths has to say something, and he says, Gaza, 2.3 million people face daily threats to their very existence, while the world just watches. So, sir, the world watches when the whole country of Israel faces the threat every day from the 5 or 6 neighboring countries that attacked Israel together. The whole world watched silently when Israelis were attacked in cold, and they were killed in cold blood. When their children's throats were slit, the whole world watched silently. They should be silent even now. And now he is citing tens of thousands of people, mostly women and children, have been killed or injured. Collateral damage, sir, and that happens, and that even happens when you bombard a city. All right, and you have what you have done in Iraq, what you have done in Afghanistan, the whole world knows and is very well aware of it. Moving on to the last section here, the center is misusing agencies like the ED, the CBI and the IT department to threaten opposition leaders, said Home Minister Amit Shah is running a big dry clean factory. So now this is coming in from Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president. He says any corrupt minister who joins BJP, all of a sudden he becomes doodh ka dhula, that's what they say in Hindi, or he's running a dry cleaning factory. That's what Mallikarjun Kharge says. In a nutshell, he's asking BJP to conduct ED raids on the corrupt BJP members as well. And at that note, people, I would like to call it a day, and a very happy Sunday to you from our studios out here in Telangana. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. Vijay Rana signing off along with Bharat. Jai Hind. Good morning, Anna.